In today's video, I found the perfect Nikola Jokic trade in NBA 2K25. What it do is good, YouTube OD back with another 2K banger for y'all, man. And as you know, Michael Malone just got fired the other day out of nowhere. What the hell is going on with the NBA? First, it was Taylor Jenkins, now it's Michael Malone. So I'm gonna be finding 3 different teams to trade Nikola Jokic to, 3 different packages. All right, so the first team on our list we have is the Golden State Warriors. I'm doing this trade after the NBA draft so I can throw Kuminga in the deal. And in the NBA draft, Ace Bailey goes number 1, Cooper Flag goes number 2. I've been seeing Liam McNeely go 3 a lot, which is pretty weird, man. I'm not gonna lie, because he's not a top 3 pick. In my Miami Heat, get Derek Queen. Why are we drafting another center? Okay, so this is the trade package we have for Jokic: Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Gary Payton, Podziemski, and 2 first-round picks. For Nikola Jokic, we're gonna be pairing Steph, Jokic, Jimmy Butler together, and Draymond Green. Let's accept this deal. We're gutting a lot of the bench to get Jokic, but we have to do it for the video. So we have Jokic, Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond, still have Buddy Hield, Quentin Post, Trace Jackson Davis, and Guy Santos. Now, I'm not gonna be making some crazy trades and making this team ridiculous. I'm just kind of make some minimal moves and see how they do. Doing a little sign-in trade with Kevon Looney. We're going to be getting Ben Shepherd here to play backup shooting guard. Okay, this is what the rotation is going to look like to start the year. Steph Curry, Buddy Hield, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Jokic. With Ben Shepherd, Trace Jackson Davis, Quentin Post, and Lamar Stevens off the bench. System proficiency for the Warriors is going to be 4.5 stars perimeter centric. Now, I wonder if this wants to get changed. We could go 4.5 stars balanced. I think we're going to rock balanced since we do have Jimmy Butler, but he actually fits perimeter centric better than he does balanced. So I guess we're going to go perimeter centric. And as for shot tendencies, we have Jokic, we have Steph Curry. Jimmy should get up by an 80. Buddy Hield can get up to a 60. Ben Shepherd can also get up to a 60. Type in the comments down below if you think this Warriors team will win a championship, adding Nikola Jokic to the team. And let's sim the first game of the season against the Houston Rockets is going to be a 13-point win. That boy Jokic, 28, 7, and 6. Ben Shepherd, nice game for 25 points right there. Curry, that's not a good game, man. All right, let's keep this simming. 38, a big-time 35-point win right there. Steph Curry and Jokic is such a deadly pairing. We do have a revenge game here. We win by 4 right there against the Golden State Warriors, who have Jamal Murray, and yeah, we traded them Kuminga. I'd like to go see what their rotation looks like. They got Murray, Braun, Porter, so same starting lineup. They're starting Dario Saric at center, Kuminga, Podziemski off the bench. I think we need to get them a center. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna help the Nuggets out a little bit and give them Nick Richards for Gary Payton, just so they have some sort of starting center. I just feel bad. That looks a little bit better with Nick Richards now, doesn't it? Okay, that's enough helping ops. Let's go focus on our team. As we continue simming right here, and this Warriors team is undefeated so far, 9-0. There's our first loss to Indiana. We lose by 3 points right there. Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, there's not much you can do in how he's going to drop 40 and 11. But 11-1 to start this season is pretty amazing if you ask me, as this team looks extremely dominant, just spiking every single team. And it's not even the offense that looks crazy, it's the defense. Well, the offense is pretty good too. Able to beat Denver again. It's just abuse at this point. We're just smacking down on them. Kuminga, oh my god. Kuminga is actually having an okay season, but horrible game right there. As we approach the trade deadline, this team is 35-12, playing some really good basketball. First in the conference, it looks like. Last game before the deadline, can we beat the Miami Heat? And yes, we do. And we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, 37-13. This Golden State Warriors team is hooping. And this Nuggets team is 6 games under 500. They're 23-29. That's pretty unfortunate. We gave them Nick Richards. Didn't really help much, doesn't seem like. Stats halfway through on this year. Steph Curry is leading us with 28 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He's shooting 50, 40, 94%. Jokic is there, 25 points per game, 11 rebounds, 7 assists as well, even a steal and a half there, and he's shooting 53, 43, 87 splits. Jimmy Butler, 17, 5 and 5. That's just Jimmy doing his thing. He's hooping. Pick up a Ben Shepherd's been solid, 11 points per game. He's shooting 38 from 3. Buddy Hield is shooting 40 from 3 as well. And then there's TRD, Quentin Post, Lamar Stevens. I think, wait, I forgot about Draymond. Where's Draymond? Draymond's averaging 5, 4, and 4, and he's an 84 overall. Oh boy, I think we could get better at a backup wing position. So I think we'll move Lamar Stevens and Guy Santos. Try to get a better backup small forward if we can. I think that's definitely a possibility. And since we are just doing 1 year with each teams, I don't really mind trading another first-round pick for a player like Derek Jones Jr. And I'm going to do just that. Bring in Derek Jones Jr. at the trade deadline. Now we have a nice backup small forward in DJJ. And I like the look of this Warriors team going into the end of the season. And let's see if we got some all-stars here. Okay, we got obviously going to have Steph Curry and Jokic. Do we have a Jimmy Butler? Jokic and no Jimmy Butler. That's okay. Season is a wrap, and this doesn't stop Shea from winning MVP. 33, 4, and 8 for that boy Shea. Ace Bailey wins Rookie of the Year with the New Orleans Pelicans. Cooper Flag wins 6th Man of the Year. They got Cooper coming off the bench. Is kind of diabolical. That boy Pop does not care about Cooper Flag's rep. He said, get to the bench, boy. Walker Kessler wins Depoy. Evan Mobley wins Most Improved. And Jalen Brunson wins Clutch Player of the Year. Steve Kerr. Yes, sir. 62 games for the Warriors. So let's mark this down on your pen and paper. 62-20. Let's see if the next 2 teams can beat this record. All-NBA first team, you see we have here no Jokic, no Curry on first team. We do see Jokic here on All-NBA second team, 25, 10 and 7. We saw his stats. And Steph Curry on All-NBA third team, 27, 4 and 6 for that boy Steph Chef. Look at Curry, man. All right, we finished 62 and 20 as you saw, going crazy. Best team in the Western Conference. Chicago's the best team in the East. Josh Giddey, 19, 9 and 6. He's hooping. You saw the stats, but if you want to look one more time, here they are. And as for team stats, we had the 11th best offense, but our defense was the best in the league by far, only allowing 104 points per game, and we had the best point differential at 13. Okay, first round, we have the Clippers, so this is going to be a pretty good matchup. They're starting at 73 overall, Nick Batum with power forward. This should be food. Should be a free dub as we take care of game one right there. Curry, pretty spread scoring game from everybody. Jokic didn't have that good of a game. We still won by 12. Game number 2 is going to be a Golden State victory right there. Can we go up 3-0? No, we cannot. They do get game 3. Okay, we only lose by 3 points right there. Can we get game 4? And we go up 3-1, which means we should win in 5 games. Beautiful. Steph Curry, 46, 9 and 8 in a closeout game. Round number 2 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know the team. They're cheesy. They're overpowered. They got Andrew Wiggins somehow now. The Heat traded Wiggins for Jalen Williams, the center, and a first round pick. Game 1 against OKC is a win. This is going to be a tough round. Derrick Jones actually leads us right there. 3 for 6 from 3. Game number 2 against OKC is a victory. We go up 2-0, even though Shea dropped 43 and 13. It's not enough. Can we go up 3-0 on the OKC Thunder? And we do. So we're going to be winning. In 4 games, we sweep the Thunder. Oh my God, this team is nasty. Another big game from Steph Curry, 36, 6 and 4. Conference Finals against the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, Pop is starting Ty Jerome and Jeremy Sohan over De'Aaron Fox and Cooper Flagg. I mean, Pop's the GOAT for a reason. I mean, I guess he can do whatever he wants, but we do win game number 1. A big time victory. Maybe you should play these guys some more minutes, Pop, as Fox is only playing 21 minutes a night. Hey, fine by me. They do win game number 2. Can we win game 3? Yes. Can we win game 4? No, it's a 2-2 series. Wemby is kind of giving us some problems here. Okay, game 5 is a Golden State victory. Beautiful. Can we win in 6 games? And we do. NBA Finals bound. Steph Curry wins Western Conference Finals MVP, 33, 5 and 5. And we're going against the Boston Celtics, a rematch of the 2022-3 Finals, whichever one. I think it's the 2022 Finals. But of course, the Boston Celtics, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, Drew Holiday, James Wiseman, Andre Drummond, Neemias Queta. They're running the 3 big center cheese off the bench. You know that 2K loves the big men off the bench as we do get game number 1. Steph Curry and Jokic fighting. Who wants Finals MVP? Game number 2 is a Warriors victory. Steph Curry wants it. 46 for him right there. Game 3 is a Warriors victory. Steph said, "This is my Finals MVP. It's still my team," as the Warriors sweep the Celtics in the NBA Finals. And Nikola Jokic still steals Finals MVP from Steph Curry. He averaged 30, 12, and 9. And the Golden State Warriors only lose 3 games in the playoffs. They go 62 and 20 in the regular season, and they win a championship. And y'all need to argue in the comments whether you think this should have been Steph's MVP or Jokic. Steph averaged 37 in the Finals. Jokic did almost average a triple-double. And there was Draymond again, 4, 5, and 6. So shout out Draymond. Gonna be tough for these next 2 teams to beat the Warriors record, as it looks like the Warriors might be the team to trade for Jokic. The next team that's gonna be trading for Nikola Jokic is gonna be this Miami Heat team. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is, well, I wanted to put Jovic and Jokic on the same team. And you know the Heat are always linked to these superstars, so why not finally give them one? And also I am a Heat fan, so if you do know, the Heat have these 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft right here. So one of these picks is definitely gonna have to be involved in the trade. So let's go see who the Heat draft with these first 2 picks. Flagg, McNeely, I'm telling you, he always goes in the top 3 now. The Heat are going to be taking that boy Noah Essengay at number 12, and they also drafted Danny Wolf at 22. Okay, so the Heat's package for Jokic is going to be Andrew Wiggins, the expiring contract, Noah Essengay, the rookie they just drafted, Terry Rozier's expiring contract, Danny Wolf, and another first-round pick. So they get essentially 3 first-round pick rookies guys here and 2 really nice expiring contracts here, and let's accept it. Okay, now obviously like none of these trades are going to be good enough to land Jokic. Just go with it for the video. Okay, so I meant to actually throw Khalil Ware in that deal too. So you take Khalil Ware and I'll take Mr. Danny Wolf here. Sure, that makes the trade look a little more even. Okay, so we got Jokic, Hero, Bam, Robinson, Jaquez. We still have Jovic here. My Jovic and Jokic connection. I need to have them on the court at some point together. But besides that, we got like no guards on this team, so we gotta pick somebody up here. All right, we're gonna be doing a little sign and trade here. Give me Justin Champagne. We're gonna sign him to a contract. Also need to sign Davion Mitchell. He wants 18 M's a year. I get both of them. All right, I think we're gonna be moving on from Duncan Robinson here. We're gonna be packaging him with Justin Champagne, who I just got. And we're gonna be having a reunion with my boy Max Strus from the Miami Heat. We're gonna be trading Duncan and Champagne. We're gonna be getting Max Strus in a first-round pick. So Max Strus, welcome back to Miami. And then I'm gonna be flipping Haywood Highsmith and Kyle Anderson for Luke Kennard in a first-round pick. So we're gonna to be adding another shooter in Luke Kennard. Just keep bringing shooters in. So this is going to be the rotation to start the year for the Miami Heat. Davion Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, Bam, and Jokic. That's a pretty nasty top three with Jokic, Bam, and Hero. And then we got Max Strus, Luke Kennard, Nikola Jokic off the bench. And I don't think we're going to be playing Kevin Love. All right, we kind of need a backup point guard. So I'm going to be moving Love and Larson, even though I do love me some Pele Larson a lot. And why not continue the trend of getting white guys on the team? Let's bring in Tyler Kolek. Okay, I'm just not realizing our whole bench is white. And I think this team has the most white players on the team. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white players in the rotation. That can't be a recipe for winning. Okay, Assistant Pro looking like 4.5 stars. Pace and space is really good. And then shot tendencies, Jokic obviously at a 95. Tyler's going to be at a 90. We'll get Bam up to an 87. Jaquez can be at a 65. Davion Mitchell can be at a 65. Strus can get up to a 70. Same with Luke Kennard. They got to be shooting the ball a lot. Jovic can get up to a 70. And that is cool for our rotation. All right, first game of the year. Now, the Warriors, 62-20 was the record, and they won the finals. So I don't think this Heat team's going to beat that, as we do lose the first game of the season. Okay, we get our first win there against Washington. Jokic with a 29-21-13 game. I'm going to need Tyler, Bam to really be helping Jokic out, because the Heat don't get that much love in 2K. Maybe Jokic can bring the best out of them. We score 140 back-to-back games right there. Jokic going absolutely crazy so far. And there is my boy Jovic, who's averaging 16 to start this year. Okay, picking up some nice win streaks. Can we beat Boston here, the rivals? And we do take out Boston. Jokic is actually going insane to start the year. Can we beat Golden State right here? No, we cannot beat Golden State. We do beat OKC right there. Nice. Able to beat one of the best Western Conference teams. Tyler Hero, what a good game. Every box score I've checked, Jokic has had a triple-double. So let's just see if this is true. Another triple-double. That's his first non-triple-double. He's averaging 29, 14, and 10 so far. Start of February here, 33 and 16 looks to be the record of this Heat team. And if you look at the top right, we are first in the conference. So let's kind of see what the standings are going on here. 35 and 16, as we did see, best team in the Eastern Conference. I would say the third best team in the NBA. And I like checking what the Nuggets are doing with these Heat players. So they're dead 500. Their record is better than last year. Andrew Wiggins here with them, 13 points per game. He's having a good year. Kalo Ware is hoping. The Jokic replacement is averaging 12 and 9 in his starting center role. And a quick look at stats. Jokic 27, 13 and 10, averaging a triple-double. 50, 43, 84 splits. He's hooping. Bam is there with 19 and 10. He's hooping. Tyler Hero 19, 4 and 4. Jaime Jaquez is giving you 10 points per game. Davion Mitchell 9 points per game. Strus with 11. He's shooting 40 from 3. Kennard is shooting the ball really well. Jovic is shooting the ball well. If I had to only guess this one team weakness, probably the defense, as we have a top 3 offense in the NBA. Our defense is top 10 as well. So top 10 in both stats, and we have the third best point differential. Jokic just comes to these teams and just turns them into contenders immediately. All right, we're not going to make any trades this deadline. I think this team should be good enough to go through the Eastern Conference. If not, then, well, that's unfortunate. All-star appearance here. Do we have Jokic and Bam, or just a little Jokic action? Just Jokic, no Bam, no Tyler. That's okay. And let's get to this end of this season and see if this Miami Heat team can get back into the championship column, man, because they haven't been there since LeBron. And we do see a nice little win over the Denver Nuggets right there. We always like check their revenge games. Jokic with a triple-double. And there's Kalo Ware, 12 and 9. That's his average right there. Wiggins is kind of trash. And season is a wrap, and Jokic wins MVP. So he won MVP with the Warriors, and you see he wins MVP with the Heat. Season is a wrap, and this doesn't stop Shea from winning MVP. 27, 13, and 10 for Jokic, really carrying this Heat team. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year with the Spurs again. Pop's putting him off the bench again. Cooper Flag gets drafted to the Spurs. I guess he's coming off the bench. Giannis wins Depoy. Most improved goes to Mobley. Anthony Edwards Clutch Player. And Jason Kidd in this Coach of the Year goes to the Dallas Mavericks. So this Miami Heat team is not going to have a better record than the Warriors did, but it's still a good record. And Jokic is on first team. And no Bam or Tyler or any of the teams, but we do see Bam. Oh no, Jokic all defensive first team. Wow. Now this Heat team was the 1 seed, but like I said, not as good of a record as the Warriors had. 57 and 25 is still the top record in the Western Conference. Still a top 3 team in the NBA overall. And one more look at stats if you were curious. But let's get into this playoff run. First round going against the Toronto Raptors, and they have Ace Bailey, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett off the bench. I like the team. It's not better than having Jokic, but we do drop game 1 though. Jokic drops 40 and 22, and we weren't able to get the win. All right, game number 2. I would like to not get eliminated in the first round, as Jokic is carrying us to start. Can we win game 3? We do. Can we win game 4? Yes. And can we get out of here in 5 games? As we do. And Jokic averaged 32, 15, and 9 in the first round. Okay, simulating this round 2 against the Indiana Pacers should be another breeze to the conference finals, as we do drop game number 1. 1 point loss right there. Game number 2 is a 0-2. Damn, we are down 0-2 to the Indiana Pacers. Jokic still with a triple-double, but we're not able to win. We only lose by 3 points right there. The Pacers gonna knock us off. No, we get game 3. Can we get game 4? We tied at 2s. We go up 3-2, and we have a game 7 on our hands. All right, we got to simcast the game 7. If it's a close game, you know we'll hop into it at the end and watch, get some gameplay, but we might not have to, as we are up big time in this game, up by 30 points, and it looks like we're going to be destroying sweeping the Indiana Pacers here and moving on to the conference finals. As Jokic with another big time triple-double, and I simmed one game by accident of the conference finals. We're going up against the New York Knicks, who you all know their roster. They added Keegan Murray and Dennis Schroeder, and it's a Kevin Love revenge series. All right, we won game one right here. You do see Jokic chopped 53, 14-9 on Towns' head. Game number two is a Miami victory. It just seems like whatever team has Jokic just dominates as the Heat sweep the conference finals, and they are in the NBA finals to play the Oklahoma City Thunder, a rematch of the 2012 NBA finals, I believe. The Thunder got Ben Simmons, who's getting minutes. Game number one is a Thunder victory. Oh no. Game number two is a Thunder victory. Are we gonna fall short to the OKC Thunder? We're down 3-0 and we're gonna get not swept. We do win that game. Bam, 38 points. Jokic with a triple-double. Okay, let's see if we can have a comeback here. Let's simcast the rest of these games, man. Come on, we gotta have a comeback. Oh no, we're down 20 in the third quarter, down 30, and the Miami Heat are down by 44 points, and we get absolutely dropped. We lose by 40. Shea averaged 50 in the finals. Oh my god. As the Heat fall short, they did make the NBA finals, and they did have a 57-win season. So far, the Warriors are still on top as the top team to trade for Jokic, but this last team might have something to say about it as we're heading back out west. Okay, of course you know we had to add the Lakers in as the last team to trade for Jokic. Can they stop doing that? All right, let's see NBA draft. If the Spurs gonna get flagged again is the third year in the video. No, this time he goes to the Pelicans, and dude, McNeely needs to stop going number 2, bro. He's not doing that. Yeah, so we're gonna be gutting this Lakers team as we're trading away Reeves, Connect, Hachimura, and 2 first-round picks for Nikola Jokic. But now we have Jokic, LeBron, and Luka on the team, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we still do have Vando and Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent, so these are some still pieces. Don't have a shooting guard right now. It's Bronny, so we gotta go out and sign a shooting guard. Let's see who's here on the market. Again, gonna have to do a sign and trade, so give me Kenrich Williams, and I gotta go try to find a shooting guard here. All right, Kenrich Williams, and we'll trade away Maxi Kleber. Can we get some sort of shooting guard? Yeah, you know what? Let's have a KCP reunion here. We're gonna be trading Kenny Hustle and Maxi Kleber for KCP and this guy. So yeah, let's bring KCP back to the team. Can they stop, bro? You let me know if you think this Lakers team is gonna have the best record of them all. I still think the Warriors are gonna have the best record of the video. Okay, right now the lineup looks like Luka Doncic, KCP, LeBron, Vando, and Jokic with Shake Milton, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, and Lamar Stevens off the bench. I would like to get another shooter off the bench, so let's throw in Stevens, and we'll trade away Christian Koloko. Let's see if we can get another backup wing. Yo, should I get Paul George? Whatever, bro. I'm gonna trade for Paul George. You can't stop me from trading for PG. All right, now we're gonna have Paul George, Gershon, Shake Milton, and DFS off the bench. I'm running it with this team. We got a 79 overall Pandemic P coming off the bench for this Lakers team. System Pro is gonna be 4.5 stars, pace and space. We are actually, we could run a lot of different things. Yeah, let's rock 4.5 stars balance with this team, and let's look at the shot tendencies. Luka, Jokic, and LeBron's gonna get up a little bit too. And you know what? Let's get Pandemic up a little bit as well. All right, this is gonna be the team going in to the next season. Let's see if the Lakers can do something special here. First game of the season against the Raptors is a 12-point loss. It's gonna be very top heavy with these 3 guys, and maybe Pandemic P can give us some big 30-point nights at random times in his season. We'll see what happens. Back-to-back wins. We dropped 150 there. Jokic, Luka going crazy. LeBron. Nice little win streak we're going on right here. Low-key, Pandemic P is hooping, man. 29 points right there. I think we low-key got a steal for Pandemic P. Yeah, this team is 14-2 to start the season. I think they have a good chance at beating this Warriors record. And you know we got to take a look at what's going on with this Denver team. I got to make Austin Reeves a small forward. Actually, no, he's cool with being a shooting guard. But this team actually looks pretty good. All right, revenge game right there. First game that we saw against the Nuggets. Actually, no, we played them twice. We won this first game on December 7th by a lot, led by Luka, PG. So I'll see on about 2 months at the trade deadline and see where this team's at. All right, we're at the halfway point, and this Lakers team is the 2 seed in the West. So the first time they haven't been, Jokic hasn't been the top seed, but we are still 38-11 here with this team. And Luka's leading this team, 31 points, 9-9. He's damn near 0.1 away from averaging a triple-double. LeBron's there with 24, 6-7. Jokic points are down to 23, 10-10 for Jokic. PG, Pandemic, actually shooting the ball really well from 3, 14 a night for PG. I'll take it. And then we got KCP, Shake Milton. The rest of the guys don't really care about y'all, man. Lakers have the second best offense in the NBA and a top 3 defense in the NBA with the best point differential. Now, I think this team can get a tick better, so I'm gonna look to move on from Gershon and probably, yeah, let's just trade Gershon because he's kind of booty buns, bro. So Gershon, get up out of here. I think you're pretty buns. And I'm gonna trade Gabe Vincent too because we have Luka and I don't really need a backup PG. You know what, bro? Let's just do a Lakers reunion, bro. Let me get Kyle Kuzma back on the team. Why not, bro? Give me big Kuz on the team, man. Absolute straight Lakers reunion as we have KCP back, and oh my god, we have them both starting. Man, it feels like it's the bubble season. I should just go get Dwight now. Let's go to the end of the year and see if this Lakers team can bring home a championship. All right, Shea brings home his MVP. We don't really care about it. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year with the Pelicans. This time they don't got him coming off the bench. They got Simons winning 6-man, Mobley Depoy Most Improved, Reese Shea, Devin Booker Clutch Player, and the Lakers win 63 and win. So the Lakers actually have the best record of the video so far, 63-19. If they win the championship and they only lose 3 games the whole playoffs, they are the champions of the video, because if you do remember, the Warriors only lost 3 games of the playoffs, as we do see Jokic on All-NBA first team, Luka on All-NBA third team or first team. They went absolutely crazy, and then LeBron should be here somewhere as he is on All-NBA third team, and Luka does make an all-defensive team somehow because 2K be lazing. Okay, nice rotation going into the playoffs. We're gonna cut DFS out because that boy is ice cold. And then if you want to take one more quick look at stats on the year, you did see this here. Pandemic, his numbers were, like I said, pretty good this year. All right, round 1 against Phoenix, man. Nobody's worried about this Phoenix team. Did y'all see they lost by like 50 last night? Phoenix is terrible. They brought in John Collins, but I am not worried about this Phoenix team, as we're gonna sim this round and win in 5 games. Okay, D-Book did drop 50, but it's not enough. We did only lose 1 game, so we can only afford 2 more losses. We do win game 1 over Dallas. They do win game 2. They win game 3. Tied it up 2-2, up 3-2, and we are going to game 7. This is kind of spooky. We might get eliminated here in round number 2. We got to sim cast it. You know the drill. AD versus LeBron and Luka against the Mavs back in the playoffs, as it's a really close back and forth game here. 1-point game with 56 seconds left. I'm going to jump into it. All right, we on the court. Floor swivel camera angle. Luka attacking Kyrie right off the dribble. He's not playing around, and Luka is going to miss the layup. He gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Luka wasted no time getting to the cup there, as the Lakers go up by 3 with 45 seconds to go in the game. Crossing over Luka. He's going up with a tough layup. He misses it. Where Jokic isn't on the court. Give it to Pandemic P. Where is Jokic on the court? It don't matter. Luka coming around the screen. He's going to take the pull-up 3. Luka misses it. Klay Thompson with the ball running the break. 3-point game. Klay pull-up 3 for the tie. He misses it. That was a pretty good look, and that's probably going to be the game. And we can simcast out of this one, as the Lakers are going to be advancing to the conference finals. Jokic, did he foul out in this game? Is that why he wasn't there? No, he didn't. They just didn't have him in the game. Nice, 2K. That's great. Conference finals against OKC. Let's see if they can move on, as we are up 3-1, just like that, dominating the first 3 games and making it to the NBA finals in a blink of an eye. And we're going against the Boston Celtics in the NBA finals. The Celtics got Norman Powell and Day'Ron Sharpe off the bench. Game number 1 is a Celtics victory. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are going crazy. Game number 2 is a Lakers victory. Triple-double from Jokic. Game number 3 is a Celtics victory. Game 4 is a Celtics victory. And are the Lakers gonna get eliminated? We gotta simcast it. Celtics up big time. It's a back and forth game. Lakers take the lead in the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter, it's an 8-point game. The Lakers are gonna be able to squeeze this one out. The big 3 going crazy. Can the Lakers force a game 7, or will they be getting eliminated in 6 games here? Close game in the 4th quarter. Celtics take the lead. It's a 6-point game. We're continuing the simcast. 3-point game, 4-point game, and this Boston Celtics are gonna win the finals, as Jason Tatum knocks off the tremendous big 3 to cement himself as an NBA legend. Now I'm just glazing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The second I traded for PG, I should have known this team wasn't gonna be winning. That's on me, Lakers fans. I shouldn't have traded for Pandemic. As the Warriors will be crowned champions of the video, the only team to win a championship, but all 3 teams in this video did make it to the NBA finals. So if you enjoyed this video and you want more creative videos like this, man, let me know in the comments what y'all want to see, how I can make these videos better, and let me know your thoughts on this whole Nuggets Jokic situation, and if Jokic should ask out. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.